How's it going, guys? My name is Rami and welcome back to another episode of RQ's Garage. In this week's episode, we're going to be doing a little science experiment, and this pertains to an oil change, specifically when we're draining the old oil from the vehicle and why I do a specific process. So if you've been watching my videos before, you have seen that I have done an oil change on a couple different cars at this point. And right before I remove the drain plug at the bottom of the vehicle, when I'm in the engine, I take off that fill cap. And I'm going to explain to you why I removed that fill cap. I get questions from people saying, why are you removing the fill cap at the top of the engine when you're draining it at the bottom? Well, we're going to be doing a very simple science experiment to explain why I do this. Are you ready? Because I am. Let's get after it. So people are asking, why do I take off the fill cap at the top of the engine when I want to drain the oil at the bottom? And the drain plug is at the bottom, of course. So with our little handy dandy experiment, this is my shower. This is the shower floor, of course, and we have our little experiment. We have a water bottle. The water bottle replicates the engine, and the water inside is our engine oil, right? So here's our drain cap. Here's our drain plug at the bottom. So we want to loosen and take off the drain plug so we can drain out all the old oil, correct? So we'll see right away the oil is going to go down because gravity goes down, correct? But as water or engine oil is seeping out of the engine, air is filling in the gaps and making little air bubbles. So here's, of course, a little experiment, and we're going to see what happens when you remove the drain plug without removing a cap. So right away you saw all those air bubbles just seeping in up here. Not a fluid flow coming down from the engine oil, right? So it's like kind of bubbly. We'll do a little slow-mo there so you can see it again. So we're gonna redo the same process. We have our cap down here, but if we create a little hole at the top of the water bottle, or in this case, this hole replicates removing the fill cap, right? So when we drain our old oil, if you saw that, it was a nice solid flow of fluid. Air pumps into the top and pushes all the fluid down. So, what did we learn today from this very simple science experiment? Well, I put that little hole at the top of the water bottle, which gives us more air and access into the water bottle. And as you saw, the fluid was a nice, steady fluid flow, and that's what we want to see. Because when we're changing the oil, we want all the oil to filter out in a very uniform flow, not in like little different rivets or globs of water at a time. It could be messy when we're doing the oil change. We could have excess oil in the engine that we don't want because it's old oil. All these different factors could come into play. So that's the reason why I take off the fill cap at the top of the engine before I drain the oil. Really simple. I hope this visual was good and explained some things about why I do my process. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, smash the subscribe button if you haven't already. We have to reach at least 250,000 subs by the end of the year. So let's get to 250. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.